Hi everybody, I appreciate you all. Welcome to my platform, welcome to my live stream. It's a beautiful moment right now, and I hope everything is fine with you. Let me know if we are connected, right? Confirm for me, let me know where you are watching me from. If you are connected with me, right, I want to tell you that this is an amazing moment right now for you. To connect, right? And it's also an amazing moment for I to connect with you. Let me know where you are watching me from. This video is also on YouTube, right? And it is so beautiful. I am God of the Waves, Nana Kwame Ochere. In these last days, I am here to speak my truth that is going to help many people who are also all about their truth. And trust me, this truth is really going to confirm a lot also in your reality. We are talking about the highest level of awakening, right? And it's a beautiful topic that is going to help you so much. You may be going through stages in consciousness. You may be conscious and then now in a certain awakening stage, right? And then you seek to do more. There are many people who woke up and went back to sleep again. It all depends on the motivation, right? How the motivation is. People wake up and go back to bed again, right? When we were young, we wake up and go back to bed again, right? Sometimes when we look at the time and maybe it's not even due to the time that we should wake up and go to school. Sometimes you can wake up and you take the time and it's like, oh, there's 1 hour more or something, let me sleep, right? Let me add more sleep. By the time you realize you've exceeded the time that you should wake up, and then you'll be in a hurry. Many are called, few are chosen also means that many people heard the voice, the wake-up call, right? They heard it, they opened their eyes and went back to sleep, right? But the few ones woke up and they didn't sit down, they made a move. Because making a move is very important in every state, okay? The principle is that when the moment you begin to take an action, right, there's surely going to be a reaction, okay? Nature is reacting to our actions, right? The disasters that you are seeing right now is nature's reaction to our action. That's a beautiful thing, right? So now it gets to a point that this whole awakening thing hits you, but it begins from somewhere, right? The need for you to awaken was coming from your childhood, right? If you had parents that were high vibration parents, if you had parents that knew themselves, right? They were the parents that were conscious. If you are fortunate to have parents that were conscious of themselves, well, you wouldn't go into any 40 years drama that will demand a certain awakening, because as it stands now, you have to be aware, right? You have to see for yourself. You have to see your truth. You have to observe the life. So the fact that you are asleep means that you are unconscious. You are not in control, right? You are unconscious. You are not in control, right? So everything is going to tread upon you. The person who is asleep is looking vulnerable. Listen, the night will expose us, right? The night will expose your vulnerability, right? We are masculine in the day, and we are feminine in the night, right? So you will see somebody ego in the day, but in the night you see the person sleeping. Sometimes you look at your partner or your husband or your wife or whatever. Women are good with that. Women can wake up. I don't think most of the women, they even sleep. Women, one thing is that women, they are very active in the night, right? Women are very active in the night. You may think they are asleep. They don't really sleep, right? They can sleep, but most women, naturally, you're active in the night, right? Sometimes some of the women, they wake up and then they see their husband, their narcissistic husband, and they look at how vulnerable the man is on the bed. Men are vulnerable in the night, right? Whether the man has 6 packs or is the world most fittest, strongest, whatever. The moment that man goes to sleep and the man is lying there like that, the man is exposed. At that moment, if you want to destroy him, is it not simple? Right? Is it not simple? Women are stronger in the night. Men are stronger in the day. That's how it works. Men are stronger in the day. Women are vulnerable in the day. Right? The system is on their necks. In the day, the system is on their necks. Right? They can't feel themselves in the day. Most of the women in the day, they don't feel themselves, right? But in the night, they feel, they feel okay some way. They feel more alive, right, in the night. However, since we all also have feminine and masculine energy respectively, we are powerful at every time and we are conscious, right? At every point of time. So coming into awakening means that you are not actually trapped in a timeline or in an energy. Awakening is the ability for you to flow on bipolar, right? On both sides. I told you about bipolar. Bipolar is not a problem. Bipolar is a blessing. In fact, bipolar is a confirmation that you were a genius. Bipolar is also a confirmation that the pharmaceutical industry is on your life. You need to separate I and embrace your natural self. Because awakening means experiencing the two sides at the same time, right? You shouldn't be trapped. So you shouldn't be like, oh, we are women, men they are men. No, because in these times that we find ourselves, you are not going to be like, I'm being woman, right? You need to come to navigate and comprehend your masculine energy, because it's needed to say no, right? You need your masculine energy to say no. What we are seeing in this world today is that the woman has been programmed to just say yes to everything, And if she says no, it is going to cost her, right, her freedom. So she has no option than to say yes. And that is the same frequency they put into the marriage wedding. Okay, so you realize that in the wedding they have to say yes I do, right? That yes I do is actually for the woman. It's because of the woman why they coined that yes I do. They need the woman's yes. Okay, the woman has to always say yes. Okay. So anytime you say that yes I do, what you are trying to mean is that you have accepted the cult and you have accepted the masculine toxic dominance on your life, for better, for worse. Okay, for better, for worse. The maritime, they know that how they've designed men and how they've genetically manipulated souls, they are incapable of even fulfilling these things, right? The man lacks the capacity to even meet up, right? The man doesn't have the wherewithal, the skills to even be in such a reality. Listen to me. They know that the man will fumble. They know that the man has been trained to live in ego. I told you about the 0 to 18 years of the man. The 0 to 18 years of the son or the man is to make her stupid, is to make him stupid. They use 0 to 18 to just make the son stubborn. Okay, they culture the son to become narcissist. So after 18, you know we have a man who is not dependent on self, right? He has been told that the system, there's a system that he needs to meet the needs to be powerful. So everything that the man is going to do is all to serve, or is all to, bring him to a point of a certain more ego. So the 0 to 18 years of the man is to make him stubborn and destructive, destroying. So 0 to 18 years programs the man to destroy. Are you getting the formula? We are talking about the highest level of awakening. After this video, you are going to be more informed, right, on this whole awakening journey, right? And This video will also assure you that you are not alone, right? I know many people begin a journey of awakening and it becomes severe, right? The person just can't, connect again. And many people they couldn't, right? The thing is that it's not worse. It's not like, oh, you've seen people talking about these things, so you two are trying to act like that. No. Trust me, awakening means coming to nothingness, okay? So people think that it's just they are there. They just sometimes some people they can some when we started this wave, people will also try to mimic you in a way. Sometimes I will see a young guy also, and my intuition be like, oh, the guy is doing is has seen what you are doing, he's doing some. But you see, that's the society, right? The society has trained a man not to go the mile, okay, not to experience the low, okay. The man has been engineered to think that, oh, okay, I want it, so and okay, let me get money, I have it. Yes. I don't need to go any. You have to be smart in life, and then the person gets it. You see, I'm smart. So now it looks like if you are in the system and let's say you are working genuinely, honestly, to make a certain living, you are deemed a fool, right? Because here is the case. There's also another route, right, which is also leading you into a certain fast life that you are going to just have it all rosy come to you like that. So the people that are having that fast life is mocking those who are taking things slow and taking it. Listen, the system that you see out there, right, is fast life, right? It's actually not designed. You see, you were trained to go to school and then graduate, get to this level, get to this level, get to this level, get to this level. Actually, the whole facet of the system is not like that, right? It is still thriving on creation. So you can go to the school, you can have your degree, whatever. But if you can't create, or if you can't stand or be an entity, then it will be like, oh, I did all the things. I went to the school, Samba C. And then the other people at the other side, the other people at the other side will will be mocking you. You see, so now it looks like the one who is doing fraud is mocking the one who is wearing suit and going to work and waiting for 30 days to be paid, right? But you are all like you all are in the same pan, right? You all are in the same pan actually. One is just trying to outsmart. So the man has been designed, programmed. So it looks like, there is also an easy quick way that I can make this thing. Why am I going to use this thing? Is that's how they made it for you, okay? They made it like that, okay? And the bait is money. Capitalism is a trap. Capitalism is a trap, okay? It's a trap to even put you in more trouble and make your life worse. It's a trap that will hinder you from knowing yourself, right? It is a trap that will keep you busy, and by the time you realize, you are useless. Right? Sometimes this whole capital thing is going to put you even in a certain jail. Yes, they know your incapability. They know how you were made to become. They didn't start giving you religion and all these things just like that. They didn't tell your parents that you should your mother should indoctrinate you. They did it on purpose so that they know they will meet you. The patriarchy is smart. They know that the beginning they are giving you now, through your parents as agents, they will meet you 18 years later. Right? And they know you are going to err. Everything you are going to do from 18 is a mistake. Because you are making all the decisions in trauma. So you are likely to make a mistake. Your marriage, your everything mistake. So you realize that men who are embracing this whole marriage thing, it tends to become their karma, because that is not the actual way of life, right? Imagine an unhealed person trying to find love, a traumatized soul, 0 to 18 years, trauma. Now you are out there looking for love. So that is why when there is this topic of inner child trauma, wounds, that is that is something that is the beginning of all these wahala in reality. When we come to realize that, no, this whole inner child thing is very important for every soul, right? Every soul should see the need to connect to that innocence and purity that was paused, okay? That was paused, because the thing is that this is inner child trauma explained to you in simple terms. So the thing is that the trauma actually doesn't, the parental traumas that is coming to you to traumatize you, it is not coming at the stage of birth, that instantly when you are giving birth. So no, it begins from the trauma actually begins from severe trauma. I mean severe ones, but the severe ones come in from 3-4 years, going from 4 years. The severe ones come in. The 0 to 3 years, you are likely to have a little pampering in a way, okay? You are likely to feel love from the beginning, just like a newcomer in a school, right? If you're a newcomer in a class, you realize that you are spared for a time, okay? You are being, pampered in a way for a time. So if you become a newcomer in a school, the teacher wouldn't, do you anything. And I've taught before, if there is a newcomer, the newcomer is now trying to blend in, okay? So at that point, you realize that even if he does something, you are not likely to beat him. You are giving him a certain grace period. It can last for maybe 1 week, right? Then from there, the teacher will start traumatizing the so that is the programming. The child will come in. Now, when the child gets to the 3-4 years, now that purity, that innocence from that 0 to 3 years that was to be continued, right? Now your parents, they pause it. You see, they pause it, right? That experience of innocence and purity that you need to make you become better, become powerful, they pause it. You won't continue. Something comes in, right? So you realize that there are some orientations. They start grounding you. Shut up. This is your uncle, this is your mother, this is your this is your, if you are saying that this is, you see that thing, it comes in, it begins from there, right? You have become familiar. That's why the word family that you see, this family is the same as familiar spirit. So when they say familiar spirit, that is your family. That's your parents. Or familiar spirit or monitoring spirit. That's your parents. They are the monitoring spirit. Instead of them to be the guiding spirit, they now become monitoring spirit. So 0 to 3 post. You see, the thing is that you didn't need any awakening. Listen, from the beginning, you didn't need any awakening. If you were in the hands of awakened parents, you would have just a continuation, because they've made your work very easy. You came on here to break lots of cycles. You came on here to do a lot of work, to experience. In a situation where you are born into a family where the mother and the father have experienced life on every level, they have seen the worst, they've seen all the traumas. Out of that, they've shifted into their soul. You realize that you such a child, you are okay. In 20 years time, if there is a meeting and they are all talking about their childhood experience, I can bet you that you have a good experience to share, and then they'll be like, hey, then you dear, you got it too. Hey, you dear, you had a good parent too. It should be like that. It should be like you, when you are saying yours, it should be like you that you had a good parent too. They made you experience yourself. They gave you the opportunity to grow. They gave you that environment to thrive. They didn't judge you. They didn't criticize you. They celebrated you in a beautiful way, right? They challenged you. They pushed you into skills and creation. They created a whole lot of security for you. They made you know how it means to connect to nature. They took you on a certain observations, and it helped you, right? So if you are having we will now be seeing healthy children. Please, let's not get it twisted though. We are also in the timeline where there is a beginning, right, of a certain purity and innocence that was there before in the beginning, that was paused on a collective level, that needs to be continued. So your child now, as you have come to a certain freedom, confidence, awakening, trust me, your child is going to be overwhelmed. And my child is that icon, right? In some time to come, she will have to say that I had a father, a mother who had me 24/7, who pushed me, made me happy, free, encouraged me to find my strength, because that's very important. Your children should be strong before happy, right? So their strength is in their creation. You lead them into their potentials, their skills, into their environment that will make them trust themselves more and trust their intuition more. This is the beginning. We are seeing that, right? Yes. There are people that have found awakening, right? And now they have children. And they created this reality out of their transformed self. And it's so beautiful. I'm communicating something to you that will really help you so much. We are talking about the highest level of awakening, and it's so beautiful right now. Let me respond to some of the comments. Benevolent Adam, good evening. I appreciate you so much. How is everything? Yes. The highest level of awakening. Listen, your 0 to 18 years, I've told you about that, right? The childhood trauma, I've also told you that is simply the orientation from the concrete that is going to distract you and then cause you pain so that you can shed emotions, okay? Emotions from your heart. This trauma is with you and is becoming you until you yourself come to realize that most of these problems I'm seeing in my reality is rooted out of the orientations I had, and you have them in mind. Because me, going into my childhood, right, I realized that for me, it was more of physical trauma, physical abuse, okay? I went through physical abuse, childhood, being insulted, right? Being beaten. It's a serious trauma. So, in a typical Ghanaian home, you are likely to go through that. Physical abuse, right? To be, to be beaten, a whole lot of things, and you are getting some too in school, getting some at home, right? That situation whereby you are being told many things about you, which are illusion, okay? Just to make you feel worse. So the narcissist thrives in making you feel worse of yourself. And your parents have really done that to most of you. Through insult, they attack you. They say things that will cause you to go and think and feel bad, right? And in that, you add it to yourself, okay? You grow up with that trauma and then you come to accept. So for me, being beaten, insulted, right? Because I didn't live with my mother from the onset. I lived with my grandma, right? Yes. You see? So, I went through experience, and if you are living with your grandma or someone that doesn't happen to be your direct parent, the traumas are you know it. Mhm. Sometimes you see, because trust me, we've been through all these things. We've been through all these things. However, we have also come to a point, right, where we are seeing that, okay, we won't even pinpoint or be like, you have caused this or caused that. No. Right? Because on the bigger picture, we are seeing that it's a whole cycle. And this is how reincarnation has been working. A reincarnation that is very low, that is not natural. That is how it has been working. It has been happening. So the reason for all this trauma is to just keep a certain sleeping frequency, because anything can be done to anyone who is asleep. If you are asleep, trust me, at that moment, your only hope will be maybe your trusted partner, which that one to cry, no, you can't base on that. Or your dog, or I don't know, because at that moment, trust me, I said it's your most vulnerable stage. So this whole patriarchy is to keep you, it's intentional. The traumas that you went through, you were put through it. You are the promised child, you are the chosen one. You need to go through all these things. Hey, which cat is that? You see what they've been doing, these cats in the night? You see they've been doing that. They've been chopping themselves. Boni muankasa. Nkara na enya wo. I appreciate you all for this time. It's an amazing moment right now. Yes. We are talking about the highest level of awakening, right? I'm building something. We are getting somewhere, right? I said you didn't need to awaken. In the beginning, you didn't need to awaken. So, awakening means you are restoring the observations, okay? You were an observer, very pure and innocent, but you lost the observation and you were sent into the drama. You are here to just observe the drama. Trust me, if you came from a high vibe family, parents, mother and a father who are conscious already on an awakening thing, oh, trust me, you wouldn't need any awakening. You will be just, your observations will keep going like that. You'll be an observer throughout, right? So it's not even about there is a system out there. No, you will be an observer in all the systems, because once you are here, you see everything. No, the child will grow and the child will be aware of the concrete life. The child will be aware of what concrete is, what nature is. The child will know the difference. That the roads, the path is two. Path into nature, or path into the machines or into the system, or path into the artificial way, path into the third dimension, or path into the fifth dimension. Fifth dimension is simply the nature. If you are practicing astrology and you are talking about fifth dimension, and you are thinking that fifth dimension is separate, is a separate something, I don't get it. The thing is that saying fifth dimension means you've come to realize that you are also, you've accepted that there are no astrology in any form that is outside this reality. right? Or there is no drama again that is outside this reality. That's why I said planets and all these things, they are not true. Something created, something planned, orchestrated to keep you away from being present and connecting to nature. They don't want you to be fully connected to nature. The fifth dimension is nature. When you say fifth dimension, is nature. And nature is Earth, is here. Everything nature is here. So you can't say fifth dimension and still be there in those Galactus Federation, those kind of lifestyle. Where you are still there, you are talking about fifth dimension and you are there locked up in a certain consciousness. I told you that the names of the planets are entities. They are entities, they are genes. They are names of genes that you are just, it's another form of dark magic. Remember, they are confusing your soul. They are frustrating you. The same system is saying that humans came from apes. They are also in another department saying that God said let there be light. They are also in another department. They come like that. So your awakening means you've come to nothingness. You've lost all those drama. It's not, you don't have any answer to who God is. You don't have any answer. You don't have any debate or any theology to tell people on it's not an evangelism. When you come to awakening, you come to silence, and then you speak your truth more. Awakening brings you to a point where you speak your truth confidently without not looking at any sides. That is also part of the highest level of awakening, right? After this video, you understand more about the highest level of awakening, and it's really going to help you so much. You can share, right? You can like. When you share, it helps, right? I really appreciate you all, and I appreciate the sharing. The highest level of awakening. People tried to, they tried to provoke the mother, and they became mad, okay? They went mad. Because, let me tell you something. Awakening is madness. Oh. You see what you see on the street. You see the mad people that you see on the street, that they walk like that, they walk. That is awakening. That is how the universe is telling you about awakening on a concrete level. That's how the universe is telling you about awakening on the concrete level. Are you getting it? The madman is sending you a message, right? The universe is using that madman that you call madman on the street. And that is why awakening can be somehow alone, okay? Right? Because have you seen the madman with friends? Have you seen people who are, it's like they are mad together and they are working threes, they are all mad. And they are all working like that. No, you realize that the mad people are solo, right? The person has come to that point. The person's subconscious and consciousness has come to a point that, okay, at this point, I alone know what I'm going through, and I alone know how I can sort myself out. The people, they don't get me, right? The people won't understand me. The people won't get me. I don't need to explain myself. The madman doesn't need to explain himself. He just needs to keep going and doing what he feels like. That's the highest level of awakening. So now, into our lives. The highest level of awakening is when you don't see anyone again. Every soul is frozen. Everyone is frozen. Because everyone is actually not real. Okay? That moment when it's like, oh, this is no. Awakening means you've come to nothingness. Because it is a certain conditioning that is making you label, accept, reject, call this, affirm this, confirm this. Listen. There are most of you, your mothers, you don't even have any resemblance with your mother and your father. You don't resemble. There is no resemblance. What does that mean? There is no iota of resemblance. It's a confirmation that your family is not real. Because you portal can be, listen, the woman is a portal. And what people don't know is that even during pregnancy, sometimes there are modifications on the baby. If the woman is not a conscious being, your baby can be changed. There can be a meeting, right, where it's going to be like, okay, let's use this woman to bring this child. But they need sex to ignite that frequency. Because you are weak, you are not conscious, they will use your womb to bring a certain child. So there are many children, they are coming from mothers that are not actually their mother. Their wombs are used to bring the child. But there is a grounding on a dimension that says that, okay, you've given birth to the child, it's your child. You can give birth to a child and you, the mother, you will say it's not your child, but they will say you are mad, but you know what you are saying. But you see, the third dimension won't understand that. They will say you are mad, you are not crazy, you don't want to, you see. Because sometimes the woman is not seeing anything. Look at nothing. There are some children too. The children came for the man, not even for the woman. But you see that the men, most of the time, they run away. Because they've seen that, this child, I'm running away. Right? I'm telling you the reality. The highest level of awakening is that point when you don't see anybody. None of the people's projection or their perspective affects you. You don't recognize anything. Right? Because the society seeks to make you consider. So sometimes they tend to come and oppress you. Because there is a certain conditioning that is calling you into a world of accepting everybody. Right? So it's like, okay, yes, okay. Good evening. Yes, okay. Then they will say, oh, this guy, he's a humble guy. Oh. He's a humble guy, oh, this guy. Everything we say he should do, he does it all. He won't even say no, he will do it. Even if it will go against him, this guy will do it. I really like him. And you see, he's a Christian too. He doesn't take his church things for joke. Oh, wow. Who is your father? Father Bernard. Oh, Father Bernard, the man that lives at. I've seen the resemblance. Oh, okay. He's very respectful. Haven't you seen? He's very respectful. Oh, even if you say anything, he doesn't say anything. Oh, I saw there was a time. Oh, somebody was trying to, was oppressing. He was not saying anything. The guy wasn't saying. He's a humble soul. He's very humble. He's a good boy. Then the guy, very stupid, will be doing yes. Say, okay, mommy, please. I'm going. Oh, okay. My greetings to your father. Okay. Then we'll be all here. Then we will hear. Oh, that guy. Oh, that humble guy. Oh, he's dead. Oh, what happened? Oh, he was walking, and then somebody used a stick to hit the. Oh, but why? Oh, that guy too calm. He doesn't want trouble. Oh, if you got everything. Oh, but this one too. Oh, Then they forget about you. Abi you are stupid. They seek to kill you. They want to. It says the enemy cometh, but to kill, to steal, and to destroy. This is the society, right? When you are reading this Bible, let me give these Christians a hint. Okay, most of them are very stupid. Okay, if you are reading the Bible, right? Don't read it as how you see it. You make a big mistake. It is coming to you in literature. It was written by skillful poets, like Shakespeare. And these skillful poets, they were elites. They know how to write, compile. They know how to use words figuratively, right, in communicating, right? They are very skillful. They carried an agenda of control. They were given contracts, right, to help in controlling the people, because they realized that after they had done many things on the people, now the people, they were scattering, right? The people were scattering like they had no shepherd, because the people became sheep. It's a genetic disorder, sheep frequency. It's a disorder that makes the soul dull. The soul is not aware of anything. The soul is just there. So when they saw that, it was like they've seen, it was like animals, you see, like poultry farm. So it's like, what do we do to this chicken? Let's give them an image. Okay, let's give them a culture. Because, listen, it's getting serious. So these people, they can cause a lot of trouble and it will come. Let's give them a system. And that is how the whole capitalism was enhanced, accompanied. So they began with religion. For the capitalism thing to thrive, religion was a certain tool that was used so that they can be controlled. Listen to me very carefully. So they wrote these things, and how it was written is overwhelming. Oh no, listen. The letters are overwhelming. It's a whole dark magic. You think it's a joke? You hear, thine art, thou art here. And he said, thou art saved. Woman, thou art loosed. Don't they sound sweet? Don't they overwhelm you? And the angel appeared and said that, nay, nay. And the angel appeared and said, nay. And said, draw nigh unto me. And the angel appeared and said, fear not, for I am with thee. And all of a sudden, the water started rolling, and he was walking on the water. And his glory shone like the glory of a brass and bronze. Is it not poetic? They are skillful poets. Poets are overwhelming. Sometimes you see, when you go to these gatherings and somebody is doing poet, and when the ages became stages, they were now opening pages so that the people are clapping. It's just to overwhelm you. So it is how the people get the goosebumps. Spirits. Come on. It's orgasm. If you see a woman doing that, the woman is orgasm. It's drama. The pastors, they after that, they go and chop the woman. When they do that, the woman will be doing like that. Me, if you're a woman, you are doing that. Either you can make my dick rise. That's what's that? I'm a man, right? If you are doing some sexy things with your body like that, don't you know you are going to arouse me? And I'm not different. We are not different. All the pastors, we are all one. We are one, as in you are a man, I'm a man. We have a lot to deal with personally, individually. We are not separate. If I work on myself, it will affect you. If you work on yourself, it will affect me. On men consciousness, we are one. So these women, they play that drama to help religion thrive. Oh, the way these women are treating them, they are making religion work. Maybe they are all unconscious. Some too are on a certain witchcraft journey. Oh, they are really treating the pastors good. Oh, most, you see, these pastors that you see, they have girls, they chop. These girls are submissive. There are many things they are doing that if they come out, you people will be shocked. But these girls are keeping the blueprints, they are keeping the culture. They are treated well. These young girls in the church, some are stubborn, some are evil-hearted already. They are dark in the women, right? So they can help the pastor to continue a certain dynasty, right? They are ready to protect the pastor's dick. They protect the pastor's dick. They tell the pastor, keep on fooling. We are here saying that, hey, all these things are existing because of you. They are symphoning on your energy. They are harnessing on your energy. You said no. You are fighting me. Oh, let me tell you. The problems that I encounter, sometimes I was like, it's the women. there is this landlady creating a whole lot of lies on me. I've insulted her when I didn't even open my mouth to insult her in front of her husband. She could lie, but she's a mother. She's a woman that just brought a child. So I honor the womb, right? So I didn't see anything. But if it was some other side of me, I would just bring the egg and then I will just destroy her life, because it's serious. And you know, they fear those things. They know how effective it is, and trust me, just to make me just for it to be like it's like I'm the bad person or I've done something, so that it will create an image out there that I'm this. And then I was like, which lie is that I've said something on you. Now she started making my living there very easy. From small time, bang 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 bang, wants to come and cause trouble, fight, and then I had to leave the place. I was like, no, I won't let this woman. My energy is important. Oh, the work that we are doing, that we are bringing many women into a certain awakening in a way, because this is a call. I was sent to come and do that. Because every woman is my mother. Every woman is my mother. Every woman is my mother. Whether a little child, Kimani is my mother, my daughter. No. I see her my mother. She is mother in my image. In it's like I mean in the image I have my own perspective. It's a mother. That's why I can't do her any evil. I can't. If I do anything evil, I do it against the whole energies. And it is something that will cost you many 40 years. When the reality became critical, I said, I have to stand for my own child and protect her. This time round, we are writing the story again. That yea, a man lived who stood 24/7 for his very own, became the fire energy that protects a child. Because listen, fire energy is very important. We need that ignition. And that is why a father is very important in the life of a child. The ignition, the protection. It's not a joke. So every woman is my mother. This is my religion. I'm not saying somebody. Religion is personal. My religion is simple. God is a woman. The picture is in here. The picture is everywhere. I have Ankh here. It's my religion. My personal religion. I've personalized. I said God is a woman. I said there are no planets, there are no astrology. It's my religion. You see, that is the essence of religion. Religion should be personal. You should create your own thing that binds your own self. Yes. It is all for morality and love. So religion is simply binding your ego. You see, because religion means to bind again. When you see re in front of a word, it means again. You see, legend. Listen, legend. Let me explain some things for you to get it. Okay, I'll help you. How the word religion came. Re again. Legend is Latin. You see, it's a Latin frequency. Legend. It means. It can mean possess, okay? It can mean chain, okay? Chain, as in to be chained, right? Or to be given a boundary of not stepping, right, more further than the boundary given. Okay, so religion, meaning to bind again, to chain again. So the purpose of religion was for your ego personally. Right? You are creating a culture for your own personal soul that binds your ego. You see? And I realized that men, they need that. They need religion to bind their own ego, to chain their own ego. So it says religion, bind again. So it is something you are doing it daily. Listen, the moment you stop, ego is coming out. The moment you stop, ego is coming out. So you bind again, keep it binded again, your ego. That is religion. So religion is to make the man more reasonable, moral, wise. So how did we get all this Islam, Christianity? It's control. Because the people were like sheep without shepherd. Their actions. It's like there wasn't any order. It's like sheep or like cow. You know cow, they are animals, they have psychological problems because of their genetic manipulation. Cows are not psychologically sound. I'm telling you. So me, if I see a cow, I'm very conscious because the cow can make any move at any time. Their psychologists are turned. When you look at them, look at their eyes. Something has happened to them. That they themselves, they don't like it. But they can't say anything. All they can say is moo. They are going through a lot. So, after, you see, there were dispensations, okay? So, the thing is that when they poisoned them, listen, when they poisoned them, their food, okay, the GMOs, they started changing their dietary patterns and everything, and they became like animals, like sheep, okay? They did it to them. Because that's the only way you can give them a certain God image outside, hanging like a sky daddy. So genetic manipulation through food, okay? They changed the things that made them powerful. The melanin, right? What makes the melanin powerful is the sun, is the food. They changed it. Because if they do that, if they give you the genetically modified foods, it's going to genetically modify you. They just have to also create a toxic environment for you and a whole lot of things. So people from that point are going to live like sheep, because that God gene inside them that will make them ascend into their own God consciousness, it is disconnected. You see, they did it in the lab that, okay, now we are coming to have souls that are disconnected, souls that their God factor is disconnected, so that they will live all their lives thinking of something out there. You see, so they saw, so when they knew what they've done, now they created a religion for the control. And that is where the skillful poets came in, the Shakespeare and all those people came in. So the thief cometh not but to steal, to kill, and to destroy. Please, first of all, you have to realize that it was a whole drama that was going on. So this story, the thief cometh not, it's not a cosmic being that is coming with like rapture or something, or it's like, no, it's talking about the fast life, right? Listen, the fast life. And then also the angel of death, right? Which is on there. The fact that your life force energy is taken away from you and you are not even aware. That is it. Are we connected? I really appreciate you so much. Diamond, I appreciate you so much. Delphine, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate your connection, right? It's a beautiful moment right now. Yes. Gabriela, Psalm 326, God, I appreciate you so much. Yes. What I'm saying is very, serious. We are still on the highest level of awakening, right? So, trust me, I never even, what makes this whole thing about my awakening journey very quite sometimes shocking is that, trust me, the path that I took, I never saw myself in this reality. And that makes the thing so natural. Sometimes I'm like, yes, the naturality of it was that it wasn't like you were fortunate to have parents who were on a certain path of transformation. No. This is a whole thing. You've gone to school, you are so much immense in religion, and now here you come with this. That is why my reality has shocked many people, but it's not, I'm not there because of them, and they are illusion to me. They don't play any role in my reality. So why do I even consider it? Sometimes some people say, be like, hey, you have changed though. Yes, that is what makes life beautiful. You have to change. You don't have to, you have to, come on. You have to evolve. You have to keep going. So the highest level of awakening is the point where you see nothing, and to get there, you may think I'm saying it like this. You may think it's just a way. It's just like something I've said, but to come to nothingness, hey, the people are they even done with the Yahweh consciousness spiritual marriage? Are they even done? No. Because before you get to the highest level of awakening, you have to drop every God thing. Drop it. Anything God, you have dropped it. The highest level of awakening means that you've come to see the full integrity of your empathy. How you became a scapegoat to be used by people from all walks of life, that now you even came to realize that it was not even real. It was a drama that was created for you to play. If you are told that this is mountain, remember, the mountain doesn't know that it is mountain. That is where we see godliness. So, godliness is when you see the mountain, that mountain for what he is, but not a certain mountain. You see, there's a mountain, so it's like that's a mountain. Sure, we are going by a mountain, so it's like a separation. You see that vibe? Like a separation. It's like the mountain. The mountain. Sure. No. Mountain. It's nothing. What is mountain? You have been conditioned to see this a mountain. Mountain. So awakening is when you don't see mountain again anymore. The highest level. You are not going to see that. When you are at the seaside, it's not sea matter. You don't see the sea. You don't see sea again. Because if you see it as sea, then it's like you are going for picnic, you are going to bath in it. People go for picnic, they bath. People go for picnic, they bath in the sea. Some go to the riverside, they bath. Some even live on the mountains. But they have not seen the mountain for what he is. They've not even seen the mountain as an entity. And not mountain, river, sea, trees. So now you operate from a certain separation. Trees. So awakening, the highest level is one. You see everything one. There is no name. It's one. The tree and the mountain, one. I, mountain, tree, one. I, stone, tree, mountain, sea, sky, water, river, this, one. We are one. That is the high vibration. That is what we mean by the third eye. The third eye sees all as one. And this is what influences our reality to be more connecting and natural. You see? Good. Someone is saying that explain ether. Ether is nothing. You mean explain nothing. So they say the ethers, it's the nothingness. I can call ether dark matter. Yes. Dark matter. They just want to create many words. And you've seen it in the English language. That's why I'm saying that the English language needs to be visited. It's a program. That's why they can have all the separations. They just confuse you psychologically. I really appreciate you all for connecting with me. Listen, it's an amazing moment. So, the highest level of awakening, please, it is the most liberating. But before you get there, you should have gone through many things. You should have gone through severe rejection. You should have gone through a severe eye. And trust me, right now, I am in the highest level. Because listen, these things that I'm doing and whatever I am telling you, I couldn't do it some time ago, 5 years ago. Because here will I be thinking about my mother, what she's going to, in case she sees the video. My friends is like, hey, my workplace, sometimes you have something to say, a truth comes to you and you don't know how to communicate it because the environment you find yourself can cost you your meal, or can cost you a certain thing. You can, hey, listen, you can't go and argue with your boss about awakening or whatever. You can't be doing that. If you do that, at the end of the day, you go against you. And even in the workspaces, sometimes it's a requirement. You need to be a Christian. We employ Christian. I went for an interview. This is what has brought me to a certain madness like this. No, look at my face. Look at my face. I think I'm joking. I had to be more madder. Now, the people who interview me, no, come and stand in front of me and be saying, why? They asked me, so are you a Christian? I said, no, I don't do. I'm not into these things. Those times I was on the concrete when I told them that I'm not into those things. I'm here to work. I believe in work. That we should work and get a resource. It doesn't matter whatever I hold on to. Or the most important thing is heart. I was saying all these things, so it doesn't matter. But they were still keen on it. It's like they want to preach to me, they want to say, it's like, hey. So I wasn't having peace of mind. The things too that you people are doing is secular. I don't think even your God permits or approves such thing, because we are doing things, stories about the world, the things of the world. The things of the world that your Bible says, do not be conformed to the things of this world. This is what we are doing. You and I, we are all in the contract. It's a contract that you people have gone. You have gone into contract. You need money from so we are help. Instead of you people to be wise and then rather come to see what I can offer, practically expertise that I have that I can offer and bring it. You are not looking at that. You are still having conversations like, why don't you believe in God? Why don't you do? Are you stupid? Are you stupid? The work that you have even come to do, this work doesn't talk about God. You talk about celebrities. You talk about what's the other name? You talk about things that is going on that it has no carry, is for traffic, for followers, for money. Money is your God. Are you stupid? The Yahweh entity consciousness that we are talking about on the capitalist level, on the concrete, is money. He appears there as money. He appears in the pharmacy as medicine, antidote, vaccines. He appears in the religion as that God, he appears in modern day science as a certain form of deception. Are you stupid? So, you see, the society has conditioned them, and it's their childhood though. So it's like, okay, I'm a Christian. I recognize God, Jesus, all these things. So I revere that. It's a no-go area. But I can, you see, work, you see, and then, you see, then they will quote, a hands that doesn't work, doesn't find food, or they should not eat. So we are also working. Are you stupid? So this whole religion thing, I call them the Bible designers. Okay, they cut the Bible according to their size, shape, and they wear it to tickle their ego. You won't be there and be saying that, yes, but we have to work. So if you have to work for something to go into your mouth, what is the work? You are saying that when we talk about celebrities, so are you stupid? That's why I'm saying that you people, you are Christians, but you people, papa, Jimmy papa, Jimmy pa. A hand that doesn't work, finds no food, is the earth. They were telling the earth, if you don't tell the earth, you are not going to eat. If you don't massage the mother, food will not come. Yes. You have to massage the mother till the earth. That's the work. You see, we are in a world where people are going to find money to come and buy that which the land is giving them freely. These are the same people in the church. The same people in the religious grounds. So a hand that doesn't find any that she shouldn't eat or whatever, it's not saying that, oh, you are going to just do anything because all for that. What you are doing, you know, it's not good. It's secular. It's things of the world. So if you call yourself a true Christian, you shouldn't even be doing that. What should you be doing? Maybe go and sell communion or bread. Yeah, they're very stupid. I appreciate you all. You think it's a joke? We are telling you deep things that is going to help you in this life. The highest level of awakening. So when I was doing those jobs, when you'll be there and you'll be working, and then somebody will come and the person will be like, hey, so you God, the person will come and be discussing some God things with you. But we are the true believers. I am the true believer. Every entity will be proud of me, should be proud of me, and will have nothing to say about this work that I'm doing, because this is my earth. I got to know that the earth is mine no longer ago. It shocked me. That's why didn't I know that this earth is mine? It's mine. if you have a rapture or a heaven somewhere to go, what are you waiting for? Sometimes I don't even know why is it delaying now? Why is it that their rapture thing is delaying? Those people that have to go to heaven, what are they waiting for? They should go. So that at least you will be some 5 people will be here. Some 5. So that at least you will be some 5 people will be here. Imagine we are only 5 people on earth. How free that is. We are 5 people on it. So where are the rest? They are gone. Okay, the rapture, they are gone. Everyone should go. They should all go. They should all go. Every Christian should go. Every religious person who is waiting for a certain up trip. We are waiting. Oh, we too much. Look at this. I said they intentionally created population for crime, for destruction. In the beginning, wasn't this? In the beginning, wasn't this? And when I'm talking like this, I'm talking to every woman out there. Protect your womb from any kind of sperms, all because of money. Look at the population. They are using women to create population. So this rapture thing, it should come for them. You said there is heaven and a whole lot of paradise and a whole lot of things. Die, go away. Oh, I'm serious, like go away. What are you doing here? You are still here typing. Look at the people that were interviewing me. They said you are not a Christian. The work that you people are doing, does it look like you people are ready for rapture? You call yourself a Christian, but you are working in a secular media thing. Are you not cursing your own self? Or are you not telling the entity who you are? Because the entity is the same. So that's why he's taking their lives. No. He's really doing it. So what do they say? That, oh, don't worry, it is God that gives and he that takes. Yes, it's true. That entity has his people, that he takes them, snatches their lives so anytime. Because he himself now, that Jen Ankasana has seen that the people are stupid. And that if there is a higher offer that comes, they will go for it. He used money to test them. He saw that they were stupid people. He said, he used money. He said, okay, let me separate money from myself. I am the one who is creating the money, but let me separate money as I am. Money is so they say money is the root of all evil. So let me tell them that money is the root of all evil. Let me create a separation so that they will think that me and money, we are enmity. And let me see how they will respond. When I say money is the root of all evil, let me make money the legal trade, the legal thing that they will use to buy. Even if they want to eat from the earth, they should need to have money. And then also, let's wire it into their psychology that even if they have all abundance in nature and they don't have money, they should still be depressed. So they ran the test and the test worked. And they saw that, these people, okay, it's a matter of survival. If you make things worse for them, they tend to make a decision that betrays even you. Even These people, okay, when they become sheep like that, they can snitch on you, and it's true. You know, a sheep can snitch on you. A sheep can sell you out. A sheep can sell you out. A sheep. Eh? Oh, you can use money for the people, same as you can use food to ground the animals. A sheep, if you have a lot of corn and a lot of things in your house, you can have sheep. You catch a sheep and the sheep will not go, the sheep will not go again unless the owner comes to look for the sheep. That's how sheep are. They get missing easily. You see, they are not responsible. They don't know how to take care of themselves. They don't have that reality, right? So the sheep has to be searched for. The sheep needs a shepherd, right? But look at the panther, the black panther. Look at these animals. Look at the tiger. Do they have somebody taking care of them or whatever? Look at the even let me bring it to this even cats can have a stronger sense of survival than sheep. A cat can survive even when the owner is not there. The cat can just gallivant and still be okay. But the sheep is not like that. Sheep are more vulnerable. Sheep are vulnerable. Those animals are genetically made for sacrifices. And cow, they were genetically manipulated because it gets to a point where they saw that, okay, this we can't be using this and this, so let's use cow, let's use sheep. Oh, this is a serious situation. So when I'm sharing my story like this to you, it is to tell you that I've reached that point. So the highest level of awakening, you don't impress. It's like you are mad, though. Madness purely. It's like you just don't give a fuck about anything. You've become so natural with self. It's like you've become slow. You live in the day. And I was telling people that you don't even wake up and be like, it's 7 o'clock, I'll go and brush my teeth, and then I'll go and do this. This is what I know. Forget about that. When you wake up, right? Listen to your intuition. Sometimes you do the yoga first. You later on, maybe you want to go and even it just allow, be natural. Let the day be relaxed. Relax and do what your intuition will tell you. You know what to do at this point, you will do it. It's not like it's something you wake up, it's like something like that. If you do that, that's how you become depressed. When you wake up, right? You don't check time. Don't go and look at the time. Especially if it has to do with you alone or you on a certain you don't need to. You wake up into the day, you stretch your body, you relax a little, sit down for a while, and then now you make some moves. You just keep it slow, right? If you are going to take something, don't rush. Go and you see, because in the highest level of awakening, you are not working for anybody, but you know how to live. Right now, I've reached the point that I know how to live. And when you know how to live or how to survive, now it's not even about how much you have in your account or the number or whatever. It is about how you are feeling. The focus is more on how you are feeling inside you. Because that is what is leading you to what to do. Because there is always what to do. You wake up, you go out, you have a garden, you go and water the garden. Water the garden as you ground your feet. You have your fruits, you have your pets, you know, your fruit farms and whatever. You walk through it, walk out, walk through. Do the inspection, right? In your reality, do the inspection. Live like this, slow. You come and you find something to eat, or you decide to fast. You get some juice you drink. You have something in mind to create, you create it. You want to take a rest, you rest again. You wake up, you do this, you do that, you do that. Come on. See, this life, live. Oh, live. No pressure, live. Don't let things, it's like, hey, maybe they want to come in here, we are meeting, girls club, hey. My boyfriend, we are meeting here, we are going, one more harder, then wake up, then repeat the cycle. Ooh. Ooh. Relax. When you wake up like a 92-year-old woman. Relax. Because if you don't start living like the 92-year-old woman, taking it slow, life will put you there. By that time, it will be too late. And that's where you get there and you start advising them little. But I was once like, they won't listen to you, please. It's not about words. It's not words. It's not talk. You've wasted the energy. It's not about talk. You see, when they get there, they are like, me when I was your, what's your, me, right? Me, when I get to a point, I have nothing to tell anybody. My things I've done is there. I don't need to talk. If you have somebody that has lived, you don't go to a point trying to add, no, you've impacted your reality. People will come to you and they will want to listen to your wisdom or something, but you're like, I was once like, you people be careful, you don't know, forget, they won't listen to you. You have sons and children who are worse, so that's it, you have failed. That's why you went on pension. 60 years, the system is done with you. They used you to bring children, traumatized children, you did it perfectly, you executed it. That was why they give you salary. Hey, they paid you to take care of your they paid you to take care of their children the way they want. You don't know. Your parents are agents. Your parents are paid. That's why your father may say that I work hard, I work 30 days, and when I get money, it is you, I spend it on you what you do, people then the person is, you see. But it is very stupid for a father to say that I work. Are you stupid? Who is the children? They are there and they came. They are there. Oh, daddy. Then you want to hug them. What demand na bona ho ado bu atopa woni twema wo mu a Now the child has come. You are talking, you are shouting that you work 30 days, you are tired of them, and whatever. Your karma, that's your karma. And who said you need money to take care of a child? The universe didn't, when the child was coming, there was no currency added to the child, right? There was no currency. The child is not needing money. The child needs food and security. But you are going on a 40 years drama journey to bring food. Is it the child's fault? Look at Kimani. Kimani is a child. Does she know money? Does she know? No. So learn food and skills. If Kimani is going to a point to see that food is abundant, skills, a whole lot of things are in there. Won't she grow? Won't she even become up? So what do you mean? Daddy, come again. What do you mean? Some fathers have traumatized their own daughters and sons. Why? They are agents, so it's a confirmation that the patriarchy pays them to take care of you. Remember, it's not about the work they are doing. They are making her, listen, they are making your father feel that he is doing something. His time is taken. The time that he should use to ground you and guide you, right? To guide you, no. So they paid your father, that your father, your parents, your mother, they should take you to school. So they keep you busy. So the patriarchy is to just keep you busy and distracted. That's it. When you talk about patriarchy, it's simply distraction, to be distracted. And when we talk about the matriarchy, it means to be, so what's the opposite for not being distracted? So the opposite for being attentive, okay? So being attentive, matriarchy is attentive to soul. Patriarchy is distraction from the soul. So when I say God is a woman, I mean God is your soul. Your soul and your heart is your feminine energy, right? Which is the strongest energy that makes you. That is where science, that's where science is talking about DNA, cells. They are all the feminine energy. They are the gene, okay? The genie of you, right? The spiritual world inside you that cannot be seen. I mean the dark matter of yourself. So they are agents to keep a certain cycle repeating. So the difference between you and your parents is that you didn't accept the contract. And any parent that decides not to accept the contract of the patriarchy, now it becomes threatening to them. And that is where they can sometimes use your own people, your family against you, back against you, your partners back against you, your husbands, your wives, to ground you. So it's like they try. So you are not accepting the contract. You've come to a certain soul transformation. You've seen the lie. You want to embrace your truth. They say, no, you won't embrace. Parent, you won't embrace. Until you become more extra decisive. Remember, this whole patriarchy matrix thing will not have control over you when you firmly become decisive on what you hold on to. That one, they can't do anything to that. When you come to know yourself and firmly your decisions and your independence, they can't do. The moment you journey to independence, where it looks like there's nothing of this system that can dictate or that will dictate to your life or anything. You don't depend on it. It's different from you don't use it. There's a difference between using the system and depending on the system. Right? So when you build your independence, now they don't have hold over you again. So the thing is that the they are actually you and your decisions. And all these things are going to become possible if you level up your consciousness, right? And it's practical. It's practical and observational, right? Or else, once you provoke the mother, you have to finish with her. You see, if you wake the goddess, you have to finish with what you want to. No, you don't just do that. You don't just play. It's not like the other side where you can just be a no. You don't just go and prove. No. That's why she will be your mirror and expose you if you are playing or if you are being fake. She stands for realness. If you are not ready for work, don't go. Be that person you are. It is better. But if you are ready and willing for a journey, right, of soul freedom, because you have seen the whole expositions in the matrix, you've seen the exposés, it has been, the truth has come to you, you've seen it, you've questioned, you've started questioning, it has come right into your life, you've seen it, the traumas that it came with, you see it, the lies, the manipulation, you see it. That's what is shifting most of us into the awakening thing. That is what has actually shifted most of us into a certain highest level even. And if you know, you know. Experiences. Hey. No, the things that you have been through, the pain, the suffering, the rejection, the judgment, the criticism, the hate, the jealousy. It came to you in different dramas. The reason why most of the people are still in that drama delusion still is that they just can't believe that these things are really happening to them. They are like, the part of them is saying it's not true, and that part is stronger. That's why somebody can be in a toxic relationship, abusive for 10 years, 8 years, 18 years. Because a part of them is still not accepting that this is manipulation. No. They said, no, it's love. Because at the end of the day, when he abuses me, he comes to have sex with me. Doesn't he kiss me? Doesn't he buy things for me? He buys things for me. He gives me gifts. He gives so abused. Come on. Oxytocin. The woman's oxytocin. Oxytocin. Every pain is love. Every pain is like he loves me. he loves me. Oh, he beats me, he slaps me, he pulls my hair like that. He punches me. I've been in this for 18 years. I've been in this for 7 years. I've been in this for 10 years. It's normal to the person. And if you don't take care and you go and talk some, you become a third person. Hey, those things, you are going to become an advisor. Your friend is in love. You have a friend, you have someone, you know, the person is so much deeply in love. Instead of you to leave the person to experience the love and learn the lesson, you are going to say something like, hey, you dear, you are, hey. Or you are going to, you be a third person. Because after the fight, after she gets beaten, the man fucks her hard. And the thing is that sometimes he wants to leave, but the dick, right? The dick and the sexual, so the man, after abusing and beating, the man opens her leg and fucks her. And most of the women, they like the drama. They like the drama. Oh, sometimes cry. Listen, there was a conversation where the women, they were grouping and they were saying, they were talking. Oh, I heard it. She said that if my man beats me and have sex with me, I don't know, I like it. Sometimes I want him to slap me, to beat me. I like it. Oh, the woman has met men who are good. In fact, feminine overwhelmingly. Hey, will you get a man that has come to understood his own feminine energy and is so much hearty and love overwhelmed? The universe, any woman in that modern day concrete has seen a man also who was what you call heaven sent. The heaven sent simply is the fact that this man is naturally serving. I've seen him, but I didn't accept him. I don't, the way he is, he looks so way for me. He is not. And mostly those men, they are not coming with that ideal version of man you've created in your mind. You want a submissive man, right? Who is also having 6 packs and a certain height, tall, with some, beards and some base, who is also submissive. No. There's no man in a gym that is gymming to be submissive. They are gymming on an agenda. That's your ideal man. Is in the illusion. Your ideal man. Oh, I'm not coming here to talk and then be like, oh, the men are severely gone. I said men are the problem of this world. However, there are few good men who are okay. You can have a flow with them if you want. Only if you want. Maybe 1 or 2 dramas to deal with, but you flow. Right? You realize that the person's natural, and most of these men like that, they tend to come from a kind of a manageable home experience. Okay, they kind of had the one or two, alignments, so they were not so dark. They and sometimes if you see there are some kind of men too that you realize that they get attracted so much to religion. It's their childhood trauma. Some of the men they were having a certain natural a certain moral in a natural way, right? So when they were told about the idea of God and a certain way, they tend to click with some parts, right? And they became so intense because they come from, it's by virtue of a certain home they were coming from, and it became like that for them. It's also there like that. But at the end of the day, all these things won't count more than how you are transforming your own self into your own truth, because the universe doesn't see religion, doesn't see Christianity, doesn't see your name, doesn't see no. The universe responds to vibration, okay, to your heart. So at the end of the day, upon all your hiribaba that you did, your body goes into dark matter, and there's no power that is greater than the universal frequency, the highest, and it's all happening on earth. That's where they try to put God there, or heaven, or certain kingdom there, you see. But it is the universe. We are using the word universe, right? But we want to tell you that how things are working. The universe simply means how things are becoming, how things are forming, how things be. And we can't even create a certain person with a beard sitting on a chair up hanging somewhere to even qualify that thing. That is why we say the divine source, okay? The source, the divine source. It makes sense, the divine source, right? The divine source, because you are not separate from the source. And when we want to see the divine source, we have nothing to see but ourselves, because everything is expressing the divine source. We see the divine source when we see the mountain. We see that, when you look at the mountain, you see that you are so much in eye with the mountain. It's like you are so one with the mountain. It's like, wow, you feel the mountain inside already. Something that has to be protected. You feel nature within inside you. Your heart beats. And you realize that you are so much concerned on how things are going, right? And you realize that when you were growing, right, you were so much concerned. Hey, how these people are doing the water, they are okay. And your friends will laugh at you. Remember, you were that person. Have you forgotten? You people will go into the forest, or and you see some some errors that has been made by men, and you are voicing out a certain concern. Hey, this thing that they said, one day something will come and happen to us, so then they are laughing. Oh, you see that kind of thing. But you knew what you were saying. I quite remember I was saying something when I was young. I was like, hey, so everybody wants to build, everybody is building with cement. Everybody is building with cement. Hey, then when it gets to a point, we won't even get any place to step. Everywhere will be cement. And they were laughing at me. But the place that I stood to make that statement, I checked the place again, and the forest that we used to go in is not there again. They've sold all of the lands to the real estate, and they've caterpillar all the place to make the place bare, and they've started building. And you know their estate, when they build, they cut all trees. The estate in Ghana is terrible, stupidly looking, and they think it's nice. There's no, the trees are gone. They do pavement and coal tar, concrete. Then you see somebody's house, the person has put tiles. Is this, I can't. When I don't feel the earth, I don't know, but me, hey, tiles, everywhere, tiles. It's like, when you talk like this, they say, oh, you are a poor man talking, you are a poor man talking, poor man mindset. Thank you. But if I get $100 million, $1 billion, or what you think is the highest money, you will still be seeing me sitting here like this. Yes. What should I do? If I have $100 billion, what should I do? Should I go and build tiles? And no. So you should know that some of us, if we get whatever that you think is huge money, we are still like this. And where I'm coming from and where I've gotten to, do you think that money will make me go and go on a 40 drama again? I've seen everything. I've seen all these things. Yeah. We've seen all these things. Your Balenciagas and your Nikes and your Adidas and your Jordans and all these things. We've seen all these things. We have seen life, and we chose life as in the fact that we are not going to be overwhelmed with all these things, but shift to our soul, wellness, love, heart, reality. This is what makes life. The rest, they are just there to be added onto you. You realize that these things, when I was young, I was like, ish, when I grew up, I will buy needle, plenty needle, and I'll eat them. Ish, it's sweet too. Look at all this. Now here am I. Where is needle? I'm drinking tiger nut milk and sometimes yogurt. Hey, so that's it too. The highest level of awakening is nothingness. That's where you find God. The highest level. So when Buddha is talking to you about detachment, he wants you to come to nothingness. You see? So which means that Buddha was operating on a certain highest level of awakening. And he wanted the men to know that for a man to be better, he has to center himself on himself and become better. And he was telling them about self-control. Because Buddha knew that men were the problem of this world. And that men needed self-control. So that's why I'm saying that, we thought religion was coming. I said, oh, this thing that I was telling you, thought I was joking. The mother said, Nana, they are doing something there. Nana, they are doing something there. What was that? It's like they are building some things. Look at the dresses they are wearing and how they are acting. Are you sure? Are they changing? Are they becoming better? And I was like, I'm coming. Let me check. It seems we have a good news. So, okay, what is it? What is it? Talk to me. It looks like they've come up with a certain system of it's a religion. And they look at the way they act. Look at that guy. Look at that man. Look at that man. Look at what. My goodness! Look at what the man is doing. Look at how the man has done the mouth. Hey, look at what the man is doing. Mother, there is a good news. The people, they are figuring themselves. They've come to see that they are the problem of the world. So they are working on themselves. They've created a culture for themselves. They've created a self. And they've even created a deity, an entity for themselves that they are using to this. Oh, but they don't need any deity kind of thing. And I have not even called them to come and even enemy or do anything. I said they should just protect where they live on. And it's in their consciousness. It's already given to them. So this is the only thing. They should just stop and they keep the love. Their hearts, they already have love in them. Why are they struggling to love? It means a lot has gone on wrong. So if they are bringing a certain religion or something to figure themselves out, I don't care even if they choose to worship the stone or whatever. Let them do what they want to do, what they want to do. But the earth frequency. That's what I'm because we've seen a whole lot of trauma on ourselves. You see, the mining, the exploitation. I've told them all these things. They know it. So me, the hope I gave, I was like, that's it. They are working on themselves. Few days later, we heard quine. Nana, what's going on? Nana, what's going on? I thought you said they have changed and they are becoming better. What's this? Hey. It looks like they are branching into another more transgression and atrocity. So, hey. Nana, from the look of things today, I think I have to reset too. I have to make them go. I have to make them go. I have to reset them because there's no hope. I thought religion would do something, but they've done evil. So I didn't trust the religion thing they were bringing. Look at what they've done. GMOs, all these things. Look at them. Look at them. They are narcissists. Look at what they are doing to their own women. Instead of them to create a protective environment and a provisional environment for the women to thrive, because they are aware in their soul how women are contributing a lot to the ecosystem, but they don't give them the flowers they deserve. They don't honor them. They've rather turned things upside down. As a man, you have to serve, right? You are made to serve. You, the man, you are made to serve nature and everything in it. How do you serve? People think that when you say serve, it's like slavery. No. You have to be the provision. You have to be the protection. That's the service. You have become that protection, that provision. You have to provide a certain physical reality that is beautiful. That is the masculine balance. It's a service. So you see in the Bible, it says that what? You are a custodian to the earth, whatever. It's a service. You are to serve the woman. You are to serve the woman. You see? You are to serve the woman. How beautiful it is to work, the physical work, and serve. You see? Woman, I serve you with this. Your presence is everything. Please, wear your crown. Please. That's the frequency. Atete apansam. And no more. And the Lord told me that this is the time for us to share any the army that was trying to stop the plans of God. Jimmy. Your fathers. Have you seen your fathers? That's them. Jimmy style baby. Na kwasasa munkwa. Na dia Sunday bia no din kwasasa. Ezo ntumi nkasa kwasasa no di no because yesi wanyi tina me free san kwasasa no no nti o de ba me so dia because you penyu no you na de senya oye na no so no uni no anoko uni no akoka bibia na esere. Sometimes when we are in the church and we see these things. Me, I don't know why when they were doing deliverance, those things, they don't come to me because me sometimes I watch them. Me too, got to a point I started doing the people deliverance some. The kofoni biti, my can kofoni biti abo form. My yomubi. In any human share, na media we have. Can't abo form, but you see, the thing is that. When you do these things, the women, there's no power, nothing. The women can play the drama. We do it. Listen, you see the stupid boys, foolish boys, right? And they claim they call themselves pastors because they are women that are helping them play the drama. Because me too, during those times, I'm like, hey, everybody come and stand. Come out, everybody come out. Now I'm coming to mention 1, 2, 3 is going to enter you people like electric. The Spirit of God will enter you people like electricity right now by the count of 1, 2. And you see the women there, they complain. And sometimes I'm like, hey, sweet too. Okay. There is always one person. There's always the woman who is there to help you with the drama. So when you are doing those things, don't think whether it will work or it will not work. Don't be that person. Just say, do it. And there will be one person that will confirm it for you. You think I'm joking? There will be one person, 2, 3 women. Women, if you use them for that work, it's sweet. Oh, but you women have really done well. Today I'm giving every woman their flowers. You people, you made the drama work. Come on. Yes. Hey. Oh, all you need, listen. When I was in the high school, the thing is that I was a pastor, okay? And it wasn't a serious pastoral as in what they do, but, I used to go to classes to preach because, since I was a soul that was in a so much journey of seeing this God thing, right? I went through all these canals. So I picked Bible, trying to zeal. No zeal, exuberance is there. I'm young and energetic, right? Lots of energy. And I go to class. I preach. Tell them, hey. So, we are coming from somewhere now. You go here, there, we preach. And then make sure that you are fine with the girls. You are cool with them. So that even if you invite them for meetings, they will come, because I was also an organizer of the Methodist Union. Methodist Union organizer like me. I'm inviting you. An organizer, I have to ensure that the services are held and the numbers are intact and everything that needs to be done. No, I do it. I try my best. So these girls, They make everything run. The women. So we make sure they come. We invite them. And they will come. When they are in like that, come on, the drama works. They are very good with it. Woozy woozy feelings. Woozy woozy feelings. They can play the woozy woozy. Yes. Yes. Oh. I appreciate you all for this time. It's an amazing moment. Delphine, thank you so much for the gift. Check Afrobella says, thought on the declining birth rate. Oh, the agenda is done. Please, those things, Grand Rising from New Zealand, your name is not there, but I see emojis. I really appreciate you. You are laughing. So, the declining birth rate. Listen, you know, population was for a cause, right? And now it has been accomplished. So now the declining to is an engineer, right? That is being done, and it's happening, right? So it is all out of a certain lifestyle, okay, right? A certain lifestyle, right? So there's a lifestyle that will bring that. It is the mother that gives a child. People should know that the creator is also the god of fertility, right? The goddess is the god. The earth that you live on is representing her, right? The earth is representing her. Children comes from the earth. Children comes from the earth, right? The mother, the dark matter. So once we've decided to not to connect, we are going to see lots of things, right? So the birth rate is the fact that it's declining because we have stopped grounding, okay? We have stopped grounding, right? We have stopped grounding. We don't ground again. We don't ground. Grounding your feet. Grounding your feet is very important. So there's a lifestyle, and it's also coming from the food. Right now, I've heard it that they are saying that men, their integrity, sexual integrity is going down, and they are not they are reducing in terms of strength. It all has to do with the lifestyle and the food, right? It all has to do with the lifestyle and the food. So yes, it has to do with the lifestyle and the food. So people should come to realize this reality. There is a whole lot of chaos inside the body. So when they say sickness and those things, that your body and there is this, it's chaos, simply chaos in the body. So the ability to maintain peace in the body is what is needed. So the peace is needed. And it comes through grounding your feet. If you are somebody that grounds your feet, you are one with the earth. You are enhancing oneness with the earth. So, which means that You have become one with dark matter, right? So, come on, you're already dead. I said, live as dead and you will live. I appreciate you all. So, the highest level of awakening is what we are talking about. Listen. The awakening that is in its highest level, right, is going to be seen in our actions, okay? You can't say you are awakened and then your actions are different. It's a real vibe, it's an authenticity vibe, right? So the thing is, we are not going to have a label. We are not going to have a category. We are going straight into more nothingness. We are going more straight into nothing. We are going more into a certain rest. You don't need to be in the grave to rest in peace. Rest in peace is on here as you are experiencing life. You have to rest in peace. That is the highest level of awakening. So to be awakened is to live as dead. That is the highest form of peace of mind, of rest in peace. The highest form of rest in peace. Are you getting me? So that is why you have been feeling the things you've been feeling. Oh. Sometimes the universe wants you to just let go so that you can ascend, or so that you can climb more higher in your awakening. It looks like you just came to provoke the mother. You just came. He does. She doesn't like words. So she's for actions. In the highest level of awakening, your yes is your yes and your no is your no. And in fact, your no is more than your yes. If your no is more than your yes, you've reached the highest level of awakening. When I am out there, I don't see anyone. Sometimes I do go to the capital to buy some fresh fruits, right? The whole fruits to buy them, right? When I go there, what do I have to do? Is to just come to realize that I am walking in the midst of NPCs, and that I should be focused on what I came for. Be in the frequency of what I came for and not get distracted, because it's serious. Are you getting it? So the highest level of awakening is symbolic to the madman. The madman doesn't give a fuck. The madman doesn't care about what you think. Because listen, you are not using survival from how people think about you or whatever. You know that you, the soul on the awakening journey, you dear, you've been a bad person in many people's stories. But trust me, that is their perspective. That's their projection. Is it even real in your reality? You make it real or not. So then, as you are there, do you know what people have projected? People think you've done them something. So there is a karma that is coming on you. Or there is karma. They've projected a karma on you. But for all you know, you were also considering yourself. And out of that decision to consider yourself, it appeared offensive to the person. You chose yourself, or you chose to avoid the drama. So when you got to know how this drama is taking away your life force and your life, you jumped out. However, the drama is still playing in the minds of people. And let me tell you, even if there was a situation whereby this has to happen for you to get to this, that is it. The most important thing is the fact that you have come to become conscious and aware and seeing the things that are draining your life force energy. Sometimes coming out of something can create an impact and people will call you bad because of the impact. You were not known, but you needed to come out. Sometimes you left the people, you didn't even inform them, and they felt offended. But they don't know the kind of madness that is boiling within you and what you see that they don't see. If I had just kept on not asking questions, questioning my reality, and then seeing the need to make a move, I would have been with a certain circle of friends where we would just go here, come here, and just like that. Or it will be about that and nothing else. No, nothing. And the end of these things are not good because, listen, it was said, it's in the book, and it's your story. You know how bad company is going to corrupt your morals. It means your discipline. You have a personal religion. And some company can come and what? Destroy that religion. There are some people, when they come into your life, you don't focus on your routine again. Your things that you do, you don't do them again. And you feel low. The presence of some people make you feel low. You have to know it. If your partner makes you feel low, or you feel that low vibration whenever he or she is around, you should know it's a red flag. It's a red flag. And you have to make a decision. Because you don't have to be feeling low. Feeling low is not. Because, trust me, it's about you. And now the world wants to call you selfish. Just because you want to consider yourself, or you need to consider yourself. Pleasing yourself first, they say you are selfish. You have to please yourself at all angles. You have to love yourself. The only way out is in. Listen, self-love is key. The highest level of awakening is self-love. Purely when you have seen yourself and you are serving yourself. The thing is that you are listening to yourself. You are in tune with I and its connections. You are mad. You have to be mad. Tear that thing. That's the highest level of awakening. There is something that they've joined. The system has connected like that. It's like a wire. Tear it. And you see that all these people are frozen and they never deserved your energy and your time, including the world that you see. So when you go out there, it looks like drama is coming to you, but you avoided all the drama. You protect your energy. You see some people's energy clearly. It looks like they want to cause a certain chaos or type. No, you've seen it already. So you avoid a whole drama. You save the whole situation. If not for you, chaos would have happened in so many places. But because you didn't say any word or you didn't ignite something, nothing happened. Our energies can ignite fire. and then we will live as if we didn't do anything. Have you realized that? Have you been in a situation where a certain fight came from you, but the people, you realize that you brought the confusion, and here you are standing somewhere and laughing at them, they are fighting. You see, so maybe you can bring something. Hey, this and this and this, which one is better? I said this is better. This is better. Then the friends come in and they take it personal, and then you leave them and you are laughing. You have manipulated the scene. You are. You see. You see. The highest level of awakening. When you reach there, you become so close to the universe. You see exactly as how the universe sees. So the universe that we are talking about is the matter, the dark matter, your soul, because it's the dark matter that is making life. Your soul, the sun, everything is from dark matter. The sun, everything. In the highest level of awakening, lastly, to crown with this, to crown, you see land, you see food, you see skills. Connect with that. You come to realize that the only way we can escape the matrix is the land, food, and skills. Your heart, your love is now grounded. You are settled. How to settle your heart is the land, the food, the skills. Huh? It's an amazing moment right now. I appreciate you all for this time. Yes, we've had a time more than even 90 minutes. It's so beautiful. We will continue with more as time goes on. I'll have a lot to share with you. We are on the highest level of awakening, and I'll be continuing with more, but maybe the topic will change, but we'll still hit on that. I have lots of videos there that you can check it out. I am Nana Kwame Ochi. You can like, you can share, you can subscribe, right? I'm also on the YouTube. This video is on YouTube. Let me know where you are watching me from and how you are doing. I appreciate you all for this time. The highest level of awakening doesn't give a fuck, and it's so beautiful. Listen, you've come to realize that life is about you and how you are making it and creating. You make the interpretations work. You make life work. You make life happen. Avoid the drama. That's it. Be an observer. It will save you from a lot of troubles. And trust me, I've been telling you, we are not designed for the fast life. We are to be slow. And in the highest level of awakening, we go slow, like the tortoise. We get inspiration from the tortoise and we move slow, because trust me, I said awakening looks like a lonely road and an alone. It's like you alone in that world, understand yourself. The rest don't get you. And sometimes it comes with a headache. Sometimes it can be so serious. So if you are that person that goes through depression, you've been going through depression, it was a sign of awakening. It was an awakening actually that is coming to you, but you are still not, your soul is not connecting or ready to connect, because you've not given yourself that time. And it's not an awakening into any religion. It's just into yourself and your freedom. But many people are afraid to go there. Anytime it's coming like that, then they run away. They run to the alcohol. They like running to the alcohol or the cigarettes. The moment they see the mother coming, then they run. Because the mother is the dark matter, dark night, dark matter. It's about darkness, facing the dark, facing your shadows, facing your own darkness, facing your own mother inside you. You see? You see? But they run. They can run to the alcohol, or they run to the cigarette. Or if they don't like these things, then they run to a certain religion kind of vibe. You see, they are in there. They are hiding behind the jinn. They are hiding behind the Yahweh guy. It's like, hey, I'm saying God has saved me. Oh, hey, you see. Sometimes they hide behind those who try to hide behind the weed or the herb. It ends up getting them mad because you can't hide yourself in nature when the mother is looking for you, because nature there, you are even making it more, so if you go and take the herb, whether you smoke it or with the tea or whatever, and you've not come into transformation, you are causing trouble. It can render you mad or worse than anything. The same thing, alcohol too. Listen, alcohol, if I were you, I will stop. Never touch it. For the herb, you can only connect with it when you are on a certain strong spiritual consciousness journey experience, or you have a culture. If you already have a culture, your religion is active. If you have built your personal religion for yourself, then the herb will help you because of the frequency you've become and what you've created. But you, dear, whenever I'm feeling down, I just take some herb. Hey, you are causing problem. I'm saying that whenever I'm feeling, down, feeling sad, I just take the herb and I feel high. No, please, it's not going to help you. If you become high on wound and traumas and untransformed reality, it becomes karmic. It will cause more pain, because traumas are wounds. Traumas, they are wounds. You have to heal them. Now, if you don't heal them, as you keep on moving in life, you get hit, you get a pain on the wound. The wound. And right now it has become severe. Some people have become dark. Their traumas are loud in their darkness, which means that for them their wound has become infectious. It's not healing. And imagine if a wound is not healing. Then the trauma will become more, sometimes some wound. To heal, but they want power. Most of the men are not ready to heal, but they want power. Most of the men are not ready to heal, but they want power. So they get a power on a certain wound. And imagine a traumatized person with power is going to cause a lot of havoc and troubles. Right? I really appreciate you all for this time. It's an amazing moment. We will connect more. Yes. I'm on YouTube and Facebook. The videos will all be there. Yes. So if you want to connect with me too, it's possible. Check my YouTube description, right? And check also my TikTok bio description. There you see the link. You see the email. My number too is there, right? Every session comes at a compensation, right? And then also I told you we are on a journey. I said I will be needing a motorcycle, right? And I'm gathering myself for that reality, right? So I'm closer to the land, and I feel I need that for, moving purposes, right? So I'm organizing myself for that. If you want to support me, I will appreciate you so much. The motorcycle is 8,000 to 10,000. The price it falls in between 8,000 and 10,000. If you help me, I will appreciate. Someone can just be like, oh, 10,000 cedis? Currency. Ghana cedis. Or if you yourself is connected to the people who are having it, selling it, their company, and you want them to bring it to me too straight up, I'll be there, I'll have it. It's so beautiful. Yes. Learn food and skills. All these things are helping in the reality of grounding, okay? So the thing is, after moving from where I was, now I've gotten closer and I need to do more, right? So, yes. And this is to encourage anyone who is out there doing something for a certain grounding, right? Don't stop, keep going, right? You'll be glad you did that. You'll get to a time where the food will be abundant. You are not paying for water and the bills are no more. You feel like, that is how you've escaped the matrix, okay? Because the matrix is simply the food and the fact that you are buying. They control you through that, right? So the message is simple. We want to reach a point where we are living, but this time round, it's a whole culture that is very natural, that seeks to go into the earth for every problem, right? So we are doing this to after a certain lesson that we learned, because we cannot make decisions like this if we've not been through a lot. Look at me right now. I need land, food and skills project than anybody at this time, because look at me. I go here, the landlady that they are doing this to me. Hey, come on. I can't be on rent, that kind of lifestyle. No. I can't be living in someone's energy. No. So naturally you should come to know that these things are good enough, because trust me, if you have the land, you have the food, you have the skills, come on. Are you going to struggle? You are not going to struggle, right? And this is what your children, they need to know and they need to connect. So we are motivating many people, and people are going in that path and direction, and it's so beautiful. Yes, and at this point, if you want to make that reality come to happen, you will need finances too to do that, right? You should know that one there, you can't dispute, because even if you need expertise and the certain holdings, right? These people that will come with that expertise, some are not on your same vibration, and they are going to work on a certain charge and fee, right? Right? So all the rounds, even including the movements, the logistics, and the things that you'll be doing on that work. So wherever you are, even if it is a 2 plots, 1 plot, 1 acre, you can do something with it. The most important thing is that you are living and you are not in a certain bill frequency. Because I told you that you can't find God in a place where you pay bills. And you are not to pay to exist on this earth. That is a system by man making you be like you need a certain financial strength to survive in the world. No, you need yourself, you need a land, you need food, you need skills. It hasn't changed. It has never changed. It is what it is. Right? So I'm here to encourage you on that side too. The highest level of awakening, we will continue with more. I've seen comments, I've read many of them, and I will take this time to appreciate you all. Yes. I think women, Afrobella says, I think women are tired of bringing life into this crazy world. They are choosing not to give birth. Oh yes, the awakening too is there, right? Listen, it's true. And this woman, let me tell you, if a woman even gets to the point of saying that I'm not, nobody can even stop a woman who is not going to do that, right? Yes, because it's so beautiful. So the women, most of them have seen many things, and the fact that what they are seeing and the kind of reality is, come on, they have to close that. And it's so beautiful and it's well respected. If it goes on like that, you realize that it will help, right? Because I said everything that we've seen today in terms of population is the woman that ensured that it happened, right? So childbirth decreasing is also coming from the fact that many women are awakening. They don't want to say that one, right? Yes, lifestyle. There are some women, they really want to give birth, but certain conditions are not allowing them to give because of a certain lifestyle. And I've given many tips and things to do if you want to get a child or if you want to have a child, right? You need a strong alliance with the earth, right? I told you about grounding your feet. It's healing. It opens your womb, right? It clears your womb for that. It's so powerful, right? So that the decrease in childbirth will be coming from the fact that some women are going through a lot of birth defect in the womb, birth issues, right? And it's as a result of the food and the lifestyle, right? Their bodies are in chaos. So there's no alignment inside there. And then also we are also seeing it coming from a certain awakening. And from 2026 going, it's going to even be lower more because women are waking up, and trust me, on the earth level too, it's becoming a strong karma to men, right? Right now, it will get to a time you will plant and it won't plant. I mean, the people, the earth is feeling us through our feet. That's how the mother checks. The mother is beneath, not above. The true God is beneath, not above. Right? So 2026 going, you realize that the earth is going to reject many hands. And more disasters. 2026, seriously. 2026 is so serious. So stay present. 2026 is in that year, many people will. It's a time where alchemizations will be powerful, where the masculine energies of women is going to become more divine. Women will become more skillful. In that year, they will be awakening into skills, into community. We will see a lot of that. You see a lot of community where women are uniting than ever. Women are becoming so high. And it's going to cause more decrease in the birth, because if a woman internally says, I'm not into the birth now, it creates a frequency. Yes. So men will have their karma. Whatever they are doing to the earth, they are going to see the response, the reaction. And sometimes to the universe doesn't know time. You can do something now, and the mother will react later, not now. she will react. She's not in time, right? Yes, so it's so beautiful. Let's keep on being in our heart. It's an amazing moment. I've seen all the comments. I appreciate you all. Delphina, realistic, realist. I appreciate the gift. Delphina, thank you so much for the gift and everything. The comments. I appreciate you all. The video is on YouTube. You can like and share and subscribe. All the support are appreciated. Right? The highest level of awakening. And we will continue. Take care of yourself. Kofu adada.